On Saturday night, the 2024 Newcastle Comedy Festival season kicked off with a sold-out gala at the Civic Theatre. We went backstage to find out what you can expect to see in the festival over the next 3 weeks.
Well, the highlight would be definitely the Newcastle Comedy Festival Gala, which is on right now, but that has been sold out for months, so sucked in. But there's 4 more weekends of amazing shows. We've got tomorrow, we've got Kirsty Webeck and Nick Kappa. Next week, we've got Erp Distilling Showcase, sold out as well. But Cameron James is on at the Conservatorium next Saturday, which is going to be incredible. Hometown hero returning home. We've also got Melanie Bracewell on the Sunday, sold out. Following week, we've got I've got Andrew Hamilton, Daniel Muggleton, which are going to be amazing shows back to back. I can keep on waffling about all the shows, but to be honest with you, I'm excited for every single one of these shows. We've got some incredible venues. The Newcastle Conservatorium is such an incredible place, like, of architecture. Just when you walk in there, there's disability support to get in there as well, and the sound is so crisp. And then you've got the Civic Theatre, it doesn't need any introduction. It's had some of the best acts in the world that have performed over here the last 100 years or so, and now we're going to fill it with comedy. So
I've got a solo show next Saturday. It's a show about being 21 years old, living in Newcastle, working at a dinner theatre restaurant, and falling in love and, drinking too much and all the stuff that happens when you're 21 years old. But it is set against the backdrop of Newcastle in 2009. It's stand-up, I do songs, and I tell a lot of stories about my youth in this town.
My show is, I'm in it. I'm the only one in it. It's a one-woman show. It's pretty good. I've done it a lot of times. I've toured it all over Australia. It goes pretty well everywhere. It's funny. It's also me. I just don't care anymore. I've just cut sick. I'm just like, this is what I actually think. If you ever went to the dump as a child, that is probably the main portion of the show.
Yeah, it's called Dis/Dat, Dis/Dat. So it's a bit of this, bit of that. I've been touring for a few years and I've never done a Newcastle Comedy Festival, so I'm bringing like a greatest hits that you guys don't even know of. So it's, first album, greatest hits kind of thing.
Yes. I was hoping you could tell me what my show's about. It's called I'll Be the Judge of That. It is loosely about trying to be a less judgmental person, but there's a lot of whale content in there. My shows always end on whales accidentally. It's good being in Newcastle. I've been whale watching for 3 days. It's a bunch of very silly stories. There's a bit in my show where I slag out one of Australia's beloved desserts, and that has upset people all over the country so far. So I'm looking forward to seeing how Newcastle reacts to that. We have also announced an extra show because my show sold out. So I'm actually going to do my show again at the same venue, Newcastle Comedy Club, on Monday. And that show, I think it's at 7 p.m. So yeah, that's an extra. Yeah, and that's selling fast as well. So get in there.
Okay, so it's a stand-up comedy show that lasts 60 minutes in duration, starring and written by me. Nailed it.
To find out more about the Newcastle Comedy Festival, head to newcastlelive.com.au.